Most Merciful Lordship Shri Shri Nitai Chaitanya Chandra Nitai Gaur Chandra Ki Shri Shri Giriraj Govardhan Ki Shri Shri Radha Giridhari Ki and the most beautiful Lordship Shri Shri Radha Nilamadava Ki. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Shri Guru Sri Gauranga.
Hare Krishna. We would like to welcome His Grace Adipurusha Prabhu for the Srimad Bhagavatam class this morning. Prabhu is originally joined in Ukraine and later served in Ukraine BBT in translating Srimad Bhagavatam and Chaitanya Charitamrita and other books. And currently he resides in Vrindavan and serves in VIG. Welcome to Adipurusha Prabhu. Thank you.
How do you know all these things? So today, who was supposed to do the class? No? Who? What's your name? Nectar for the eyes. He'll be surprised when he comes in somebody else's city. In our society, you're not allowed to speak without a garland. You must have a garland. Very nice verses you have, very nice section you have. Narada visits Krishna's palaces. A lot of mysterious things happen there. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jai Radha Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari Jai Gopi Jana Vallabha Yasodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yasodanandana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Vishnupad Paramahamsa, Parivraj Kacharya, Astuttara Sata Sri Srimad Vedanta Goswami, Abhay Charanaravindra Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Ananda Koti Vaishnavarinda ki jai, Grandarat Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Nidai Go Premanande, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, Jai Shri Shri Guru Guranga Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai. To indicate to Krishna and to ourselves that we are here for a transcendental purpose and not for any purpose within the three modes. Before every class, before the Bhagavatam, following Shukadeva Goswami, Sudha Goswami, we chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. We have a series of verses here. Canto 10, chapter 69. Narada visits Krishna's palaces, and there are a few verses together, texts 9 through 12. We have verse 9 on the board, describing beautiful palaces of Krishna, made of sapphires, Indranila, sapphires, Vaidurya gems. Sometimes they say it's lapis lazuli, bluish type gem. But for example, in Tibet, Vaidurya is considered a very mystical jewel. So, Vaidurya. And so usually the floor in Jagatya, the floor is from sapphires, columns are from rubies, walls from emerald. We are missing emerald in this verse, but it's coming a little later. So let us... Huh? It's Krishna. Krishna is no poor man. As my friend says every time he buys a new computer, Krishna is no poor man. Anyway, so let us chant. Vishtabdham vidrumastambair. Vishtabdham vidrumastambair. Vaidurya palakotamai. Vaidurya palakotamai. Indranilamayai kuryair. Indranilamayai kuryair. Jagatyacha hatatvisha. Chahatatvisha. Jagatyacha hatatvisha. Chahatatvisha. Vishtabdam vidruvastambhair. Vaidurya palakotamai. Indranilamayai kodyair. Jagatyacha hatatvisha. Next, please. Vaidurya palakotamai. Indranilamayai kodyair. Jagatyacha hatatvisha. Vishtabdam vidrumastambair. Vaidurya palakotamai. Indranilamaya kudyair. Jagatyacha hatatvisha. Vishtabdam vidrumastambair. Vaidurya palakotamai. Indranilamayai kuryair. Jagatyacha hatatvisha. Vishtabdam vidrumastambair. Vaidurya palakotamai. Indranilamayai kudyair. Jagatyacha hatatvisha. Madhajis, please. Ishtabdham vidrumastambair. Vaidurya palakotamai. Indranilamayai kudyair. Jagatyacha hatatvisha. Vishtabdam vidrumastambair. Vaidurya palakotamai. Indranilamayai kudyair. Jagatyacha hatatvisha. In Canto 2, Brahma tells Narada that this Bhagavatam is Vibhutinam Sammati. It's a collection, like a zipped archive of Krishna's powers. And then he says, Vipulikuru, expand it, unzip it, so that everybody gets blessings from the Bhagavatam, Krishna's powers, and gets bhakti. I'm just wondering, by our chanting the Sanskrit, which vibhuti are we unpacking? Hare Krishna. Nayanamrita Prabhu are you? Yeah? Okay. I'm sorry. You probably were they captured me in the morning. They said, "You are awake?" Give the class. Maybe after the class we can ask you if you have prepared something special for this, as a comment. Okay, so I think we can read word for word for what we have chanted, and then I'll chant a few more verses in the same sentence, and then we will read the translation. Vishtabdham, supported. Vidroma, of coral. Stambhai, by pillars. So here we have pillars. It's very proper in a temple. Vaidurya, of Vaidurya gems. Palaka, with decorative coverings. Uttamai, excellent. Indranilamayai, bedecked with sapphires. You see, they are nila, so they are blue, because sometimes you have other colors. Kudyai, with walls. Jagatya, with a floor. Cha, and. Ahata, constant. Tvisha, whose effulgence. All right, there is more. I think I will not read everything word for word. So I'll just chant Sanskrit. Vitaner nirvitaishtvashtra mukta dama vilambibi Dantair asana paryankair manyuttama parishkritai dasibhir nishkakantibi suvasobhir alankritam pumbhi sa kanchukoshnisha suvastra manikundalai ratna pradeepa nikaradyutibir nirasta dvantam vichitra valabeshu shikandinonga nrityanti yatra vihita guru dhupamakshayr niryantamikshya ganabodaya unnadanta. Translation, purport by disciples of His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. Supporting the palace were coral pillars. So, what color are the pillars? Pink or red? Yeah, usually it's reddish pink. Yeah. Okay. I find it very impressive if you remember what color is. Which jewel is which part of Krishna's palace made of? You say, yeah, our God lives, he has floors of emerald, walls of sapphire, and pillars of coral. Sounds good, at least. Okay. Coral pillars decoratively inlaid with Vaidurya gems. Oh, so Vaidurya is lapis lazuli, so that's what color? Bluish, yeah? It's probably like Saranga Thakur's shirt, right? Right? Or something like bluish. So it looks probably very beautiful. Pink and light greenish blue, isn't it? It's a nice combination. Sapphires bedecked the walls, and the floors glowed with perpetual brilliance. In that palace, Tvashta. So Tvashta, that's explained as Vishwakarma. It's another name for Vishwakarma, the architect of the demigods. whom Vishnu Purana declares to be a Brahmana, together with all the other artists, until they made some mistake and then they were moved to another Varna. But originally they were all Brahmanas in Vishnu Purana. Okay, Vishwakarma. So Tvashta, in that palace, Tvashta had arranged canopies with hanging strands of pearls. So that's what color? White. Yeah, very white, very brilliant, very, very strong white. Not like, after 50 times washing, like every time I tell my friend, you can throw your clothes together with mine in the washing machine. He says, I mean, he has white clothes. He said, and then it becomes gray or something. So pearls are very bright white. There were also seats and beds fashioned of ivory and precious jewels. In attendance were many well-dressed maidservants, dasis, bearing lockets on their necks, and also armor-clad guards, with turbans, fine uniforms, and jeweled earrings. So you can wear both your armor and a jewel earrings. That's okay. Must have looked really, really attractive. The glow of numerous jewel-studded lamps, dispelled all darkness in the palace. My dear king. Who is the king? My dear king. Who is the king? Parikshit, yes. My dear king, on the ornate ridges of the roof danced loudly crying peacocks. Oh, that's like in Villa Vrindavan in Italy, in our Italian Villa Vrindavan. You have peacocks dancing on the roof and crying. Okay. Who saw the fragrant aguru incense escaping through the holes of the latticed windows and mistook it for a cloud. Yeah, because usually when peacocks see the cloud coming, especially if a thunderclap or some gunshot also works, they all start crying. They say, Mego, Mego, oh cloud come, Meg, oh. Purport by Srila Prabhupada from Krishna book. There was so much incense and fragrant gum burning that the scented fumes were coming out of the windows. The peacocks became illusioned by the fumes, mistaking them for clouds, and began dancing jubilantly. There were many maidservants, all of whom were decorated with golden necklaces, bangles, and beautiful saris. So ladies can learn these lines that, maidservants need to have golden necklaces, right? So. There were also many male servants who were nicely decorated in cloaks and turbans and jeweled earrings. Beautiful as they were, the servants were all engaged in different household duties. Om Ganati Mirandasya Gananjana Shalakaya Chakshurnunitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Eva Chapatidanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Shri Chaitanya Padam Bhoja Madhupebhyo Namo Namah Katanchidashaya Desham Shrapitat Gandha Bhagavavet. Chaitanya Charitamrita says, all glories to the servants of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I'm offering my obeisances to devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu who are like honeybees. So you are like honeybees, collecting honey from the lotus of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's feet. Because if somebody takes shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's devotees, even a dog, Shva Api, Srila Prabhupada says, even a doggish non-devotee, dog-like non-devotee. If even a dog taking shelter of bee-like devotees of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will get some of that honey. You'll get a proper share of that honey. Yasya prasadadagyopi sadhya sarvagyatam vraja sashi chaitanya devo me bhagavan samprasidatu. May Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu be fully merciful unto me. By his grace, a complete fool can get all knowledge in one moment. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Krishna and his devotees, his energies, deserve to be loved. So we practice recovering our natural state of love, and this is why we are reading Srimad Bhagavatam, and this is why Narada Muni goes there for himself, because he's deepening his love, and to help us recover our love for Krishna. So this is bhakti. Bhakti are the 9 processes, but also, what does Prabhupada say in Upadeshamrita? One's advancement in Krishna consciousness depends on one's attitude. So it's very important how we are Krishna conscious. Are we Krishna conscious, as Prabhupada says, like Kamsa, who never forgot Krishna for a second? He saw a shadow and he would say, Krishna! He would see something bluish and he would say, Krishna! He would see butter and he would say, Krishna! So he was totally Krishna conscious. So Prabhupada says that's not how we want to be Krishna conscious. I mean, we want to be intensely, but with love. Krishna conscious with love. So what is love? In the 10th canto, in Sudama Vipra's story, we have a very beautiful translation. We actually have the exact same verse. Krishna speaks in the Bhagavad Gita. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhaktyupahritam ashnami prayatatmana. Krishna says, if somebody offers to me with love and devotion even a leaf, a flower, or a little water, very happily I accept it. And in Sanskrit you can see bhakti is mentioned 2 times. So if he's with devotion, offers with devotion, so it's sort of, why 2 times? It's actually a definition of pure devotional service, that the goal is bhakti and the process is bhakti. Means I want to achieve Krishna bhakti, Krishna prema, and I am doing, and I trust all success is coming from bhakti. Bhakti is the goal, bhakti is the process. Makes it pure, makes it very intense, tivra, very concentrated. And then in the same amount of time you advance much better. So bhaktya, and in our translation, BBT 10th canto, we have a very beautiful translation. What does it mean, offered with love? It says, offered with the expectation that Krishna will enjoy the offering. Offered with the expectation. So you are offering with the expectation. So like you are making the flower arrangements now, or you are listening Srimad Bhagavatam now, or whatever you do during the day. So we need to expect that what I'm doing, Krishna will enjoy. If I do this and I think, yes, Krishna will enjoy it, that's love. This is what love is. And this is the essence of our practice. This is our main practice. To offer with this intention that yes, I expect that Krishna will like it. I'm happy that Krishna is going to be happy. So Narada Muni is a great acharya of bhakti. So now he is going to Dwaraka to see Krishna's 16,108 palaces. He has heard something strange about these palaces. He has heard that Krishna married 16,108 queens, and he married them all at the same time. In fact, this Leela here proves, according to Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, that Krishna controls not only space but also time. Because he was preparing to get married, and he's going to the astrologers. And the main use of astrology is it's called electional astrology, or finding a muhurta, finding a good time. Finding a good time for doing something auspicious. Like when you opened this beautiful center in Houston, or when we installed the deities, or like we try to offer very clean, best products as flowers, as fruits. In the same way, we try to offer also the best time to Krishna. Right? So Krishna goes, and Krishna, showing the example, he's going to the astrologers, to the brahmanas, and says, when should I, okay, so we need to plan the marriage. So when the marriage ceremony, when is the best muhurta? Can you please calculate? We need 16,108 muhurtas. We have 16,108 queens. So can you please calculate good muhurtas? Anyway, if you ever calculated muhurta, a muhurta, it's a really complicated thing. So they sometimes. So they calculated, and they went back to Krishna and said, Krishna, dear Krishna, you know, we don't know what to do, because there is only one moment which is good, and then for years and years and years there is no good muhurta for marriage. So we don't know what to do. What does Krishna say? Krishna says, no problem. One muhurta is enough. We will marry all of them at the same muhurta. And he does. In 16,108 palaces, he marries all of them. But that's not all. Like, for example, if you heard Krishna is or like sometimes you go to a festival. You go to a festival and there is 6 speakers speaking at the same time, and you like all of them. How do you choose? Okay, nowadays you have internet and YouTube and recordings. That helps. But still, how do you choose? So Krishna has 16,108 marriages, and who knows some of the queens of Krishna? What are the names of some of the queens of Krishna? Anybody knows? We need to. Rukmini, Satyabhama, huh? Jambavati, yes, Jambavati, Lakshmana, yes, Kalindi, yeah, Yamuna, Kalindi, yes. Shaibya, that's from, actually one of them does become, it's a gopi from Vrindavan, Shaibya. Gopal Champu names all of these main queens as the gopis. And Jambavati was Lalita. Satyabhama was Radharani in her expansion for Dwaraka. So, yeah, Mitravinda was there, Nagnajiti, Satya, Rohini is also one of the. Rohini is the chief of the other wives. 8 very famous. Did you name all? Bhadra? Did you name? Yeah. I love how it says Mitravinda attained Krishna by performing the tapasya of reading Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam, in previous lives. And in this life, she met Krishna in Avantipur when he studied at Sandipani Muni's school. So he would go and collect donations. So then she saw, and then she decided to become his queen. All right, so now, which palace would you go to? How do you choose? Well, the good news is you don't have to choose. You can see that all devotees went to all the marriages simultaneously also. That sounds like a very good feature of the spiritual world, you know. This way, if you could do this here, you know, you could have one form sitting here. You could have one form, you know, taking rest somewhere for all the other forms, you know. You could one form taking prasad. Could have one form doing some other service. Sounds like a very convenient capacity. So not only Krishna, but even his devotees can do this. Even his devotees. So because Vasudeva and Devaki have to participate in marriage, right? They're the parents. So no problem. They were part of each of the 16,108 marriages in each palace. So simultaneously, at the same time. They were all in every palace. So Narada heard about it. And then he heard that Krishna lives in every palace all the time. So sometimes we hear that there are so many devotees, so many queens, 16,108 queens. And in the dance, like Rasa dance, we hear there were millions and billions of gopis in that biggest Rasa dance. Or cowherd boys. There are so many cowherd boys going to Krishna's, with Krishna to the pasture, and then we may think that, oh, if I'm joining and there is a trillion cowherd boys, how will I see Krishna? Or if I am one of millions and millions of gopis or queens, how will I, what they will be, what, a schedule, calendar? Okay, after 344 years, you will have an audience with Krishna. Okay, you have 3 minutes from 12:14 to 12:17. Oh my God. No. So you know that, in fact, this is how Baldev Vidyabhushan explains Krishna's name Vishnu. In Vishnu Sahasranam, sometimes devotees don't say Vishnu Bhakti Pradadevi. They say Krishna Bhakti Pradadevi. But no, the mantra is Vishnu, and Vishnu is also the name of Krishna. So Baldev Vidyabhushan in Vishnu Sahasranam explains Vishnu, Vishate iti Vishnu. One who enters is Vishnu. So Vishnu is the name of Krishna who enters between two gopis, each pair of gopis during the rasa dance. So each gopi at the rasa dance thought that Krishna is right next to her. Do we have a picture of rasa dance? No such controversial. Why two? Because why not next to everyone? Because then the gopis would see two Krishnas on two sides, and that would destroy the romantic mood. This way, they see only one Krishna. So between each pair, there is one Krishna. So he enters between each pair, and then he dances with all of them. So because he enters between each pair of gopis, he's called Vishnu. So it's also a very Rasika Vrindavan name, Vishnu. So Vishnu Bhakti Pradadevi. So all the gopis dance, all the gopis think Krishna is with them. All the cowherd boys are convinced Krishna is looking at them only. They sit for picnic, they sit in very beautiful circles. So just like the rainbow colors. So you have red, cowherd boys in red, then in orange, then in yellow, then in green, then in blue, then in indigo, and then in violet. So in such colors, circles, they sit around Krishna. And there are millions of them, but each one of them thinks Krishna is looking at me and is sitting right next to me. And they try some laddu, bite on this laddu, then with left hand, they say, Krishna, it's so nice, try it. Which bewilders Lord Brahma to no end. When we have to go to the altar, we have to take a bath, we have to make sure the cloth is clean, and then make Hachaman and this, then maybe we can offer him something. And here, they, with left hand, after biting, if I bite a laddu, I cannot go on the altar. I have to change my clothes. I mean, by all the strict rules. And here, so not even enter the altar. And here they are biting, and this bitten uchishta leftovers they offer to Krishna. So that's why Brahma comes and he's a little confused. Is it actually our Lord Vishnu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is so clean and pure? But Krishna has exchanges with everybody. Also in Dwaraka, Krishna is in every palace. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says that every queen, each one of the 16,108 queens observes, Krishna never leaves my palace. He stays in my palace only. It looks like I am his favorite queen, right? Others he doesn't even go to. So each one of them feels that Krishna gives her a unique, personal, complete attention. So this is our Krishna. So Narada heard about it, so he decides to go and see. Jai Shri Radha Nila Madhava ki Jai Shri Gaurnitai Giriraj Maharaj ki Jai. So he is coming here and he enters. So this is the first palace. This is the first palace of actually it's the palace of Rukmini. And then these are the descriptions. How beautiful, how opulent this palace is. And Krishna, what does Krishna do? Krishna stands up immediately, puts Krishna on the throne and washes his feet. So the same thing Krishna does to Narada in every palace. And then just imagine, you come to Krishna and Krishna washes your feet. What would you feel? It feels embarrassing, right? I should wash Krishna's feet, but Krishna is playing as a kshatriya. He's showing his example of perfect behavior of a perfect king, and so he shows that he's offering respect to great saints, rishis, Narada Rishi, Deva Rishi, best of the brahmanas, and in the last palace, it's very funny. Krishna says, Narada, please don't mind. Even though in each palace Krishna behaves as if he doesn't know about other palaces, in the last palace he says, Narada, please don't mind that I'm washing your feet 16,000 times. But it's like a father doesn't mind even washing some impure things on the body of his baby. So a baby may pass a stool or something, and parents don't mind. They can clean. So in fact, cleaning the child, oftentimes parents are enjoying. So he says, I'm happy to do this. So this is my pleasure. It's not your pleasure, it's my pleasure to serve you. In the last chapter of the Bhagavatam, Shukadeva Goswami says, Bhagavan Bhakta Bhaktiman. Krishna is Bhakta of his Bhaktas. Krishna is a devotee of his devotees. Krishna is also a devotee, right? Even as Krishna. Of course, as Gauranga, even more so. But even as Krishna, he is Bhagavan Bhakta Bhaktiman. This is Srimad Bhagavatam speaking. So, Narada goes to different palaces, and this is all very amazing. So in one palace, he sees that he is joking with his wife. In another, he sees and there is a yagya going on. In another, he sees he is consulting his ministers. In another, he sees he is meditating, chanting Gayatri. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, in his commentary, says something very interesting. Somehow, I learned it only when we were studying this section in Vrindavan, on our Bhaktivedanta course, when we reached this section. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur points out, it means that in every palace, Krishna has a different time zone. So in one palace, Krishna is swimming in his swimming pool. So that's 5 o'clock afternoon, relaxing after the hard day's work. And in another palace, he is consulting with ministers, so that's around noon. In another palace, he's chanting Gayatri early in the morning. It's early morning. In another palace, he is doing his daily sword practice, martial arts. So that's 6:30 in the morning. If anyone of you does any sword practice, that's the proper time for practicing your sword skills. So it's quite astonishing how in every palace Krishna has a different time, and he doesn't care. He establishes the best time that suits his lila best in that palace. So that's another astonishing thing. Not only that there is Krishna in every palace engaged in his lila, but also that in every palace they do different things at different times, even though it's almost the same time for Narada Muni. So this is our Krishna. This is our Krishna, and our Narada Muni is walking to all the palaces to see, to be surprised, and then he says a beautiful prayer. He prays to Krishna. Samsara kuvapatit tottaranavalambam dhyayanscharamyanugrihana yatha smriti syad. A very similar verse to what the gopis speak in Kurukshetra. He's saying, please, we are fallen samsara kupa, in the well of birth and death. Blind well. We don't see many wells, but maybe, like some manholes on the street. Maybe one would be uncovered, and just imagine falling there. Not the best experience. So that's the experience of a person in this world. We are fallen down, and nobody even knows we are there. Even if we scream, ah, it just goes up, and nobody knows what's happening. So he says, I'm like this, and the gopis are saying, we are like this. So then they say, please give us the support of your lotus feet, which will save us. How? If we remember. So now Narada Muni is visiting all the palaces, and what happens? Gets bewildered, and he gets a lot of amazing details. So what color are the pillars in Krishna's palaces? What color are the walls? Or sapphire? Yeah. What, here we didn't, in this place, the floor. What's the floor? Emerald. And the pillars are also studded with lapis lazuli, Vaidurya, also like bluish. And what Krishna does in the palaces? Like? Swimming. Sword fighting, yes. Riding horses. Joking with his wife. So all of this is something to think about. This is how we can remember him. And this is the gift Krishna is leaving for us. He might have gone, but he has left Srimad Bhagavatam, and he has left a lot of material for meditation and remembering his Leela. So then, by thinking about it, by meditating on it, by remembering this, for Krishna's pleasure, we can be Krishna conscious. Of course, we must like it. Yes. So we like the fact that Krishna will like what we are doing. So Krishna likes when we remember him. So I like that Krishna likes that I like him. So if you like anything here, if you like anything in Krishna's Leela, that's it. In the first canto, Prabhupada says, just by appreciating, it means you like. You just like. Krishna's exchange with his devotees. You go to the spiritual world. That's it. Or, same Narada Muni, in Canto 11, he says something beautiful. He says, Shinvato, Dyato, Nupatito, Sadhya, Punati Sadharmo, Vanumodata, Adrito Vanumodita, yeah. Shuto, Nupatito, Dyato, Adrita Vanumodita, Sadhya Punati Sadharma, Deva Vishwa Druhopihi. This is 11 to 12. Narada Muni says, if you just hear about pure bhakti, or if you hear and repeat pure bhakti is good. You heard, and then you say pure bhakti. I heard pure bhakti is good. Bas, that's Shruto, Nupatito, Dyato. Or if you think, what is pure bhakti? What is it? Can I do pure bhakti? When can I do pure bhakti? After how many years? After 20 years? Or after 20 minutes? What's the proper procedure? And you see, you're dhyato, you're thinking. Shruto, Nupatito, Dhyato. Adrito, or you respect. You think, oh, this devotee, he does such nice service. Or those devotees, oh, Narada Muni, so nice. Yeah? You, Adrito, you respect. You respect. Or you just respect the concept of pure bhakti. Or anumodita. Anumodita means you like. Oh, I like this. Or you approve it. It's good. Yes, Prabhu. Please continue doing this. Very good. Or somebody makes a post on Facebook from dandavats.com and you put like. Bas, that's counting. It's counted as you approve. So Narada Muni is saying, hearing, chanting, glorifying, meditating, respecting, or liking this devotional service. The pure devotional service is so powerful, so nice, that if you just do these things, if somebody just likes it, or approves it, or thinks about it, or hears about it, even if he hates the whole universe and all the demigods, he can be purified in one moment. It can purify a person in one moment. So this is the power of what Bhagavatam is giving us. This is what Srila Prabhupada is bringing us. And all we need to do is like it, develop taste. So again, if we offer Krishna a flower, even a flower, expecting that he will enjoy it, then what Krishna says, I will eat it. And the acharyas are saying that Krishna is so attracted that even though you don't eat usually flowers, he becomes so attracted, he eats the flowers. Even. Like sometimes you see children eat. I mean, there are some flowers are sweeter than the others, as you may remember from your childhood, right? Some flowers are quite edible. So Krishna is attracted. Krishna is attracted, and we are advancing in Krishna consciousness. We are deepening our love for Krishna by remembering him with the mood, with expecting, with being happy that he's going to be happy. So this is the main practice, whatever we do. We chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And Krishna likes it very much. So now, let's meditate on this. Let's think, okay, Krishna loves when we are with devotees and chant his names, so he enjoys it. Okay, let me chant to make him happy. He loves it. So let us chant. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Was it a little sweeter than the first time? That's the practice. To find that sweet spot and offer it to Krishna, whatever we do. Hare Krishna. 16,108 palaces, ki jai. Narada Muni, Acharya of pure bhakti, ki jai. Srila Prabhupada, ki jai. Nayanamrita Prabhu, you have any comment on this? The sapphire walls and coral.
Doing different activities in each palaces.
Yes.
The only comment I would add is that in all of these pastimes, like Dwarka and the Ras Leela you talked about, where he expands himself for each gopis in a pair, these expansions are different than the expansions of Krishna, say Vishnu expansion or other expansion. By Yog Mayas help Lord Krishna. So the bottom line is the Krishna in one palace is not different at all. From even expansion point of view, if you look at it, all the qualities of 100% the Krishna has, the same qualities are there in each and every palace. As one item. And the second is by showing the grahastha activities. Lord Krishna, there are two ways to look at it. One way you can say he's approving what grahasthas are doing in Kali Yuga, for an example.
Yes.
Or another way you can look at it is that Lord Krishna is teaching us by these examples through Narad Muni, saying that these are the activities grahastha should perform that can lead to the Krishna consciousness.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
So like swimming in swimming pool at 5 p.m. is also important. Just on the way here, I saw some boat in the courtyard of some devotee. Thank you. Yes, it also says that Krishna is showing the perfect example of how to be engaged in all kinds of activities without any attachment in this world. Of course, these are devotees, so still Krishna illustrates this example. Yeah, thank you. Any more questions or comments on what we discussed? Yes, Prabhu? Can you please give the mic to Shrimad?
So you live in Vrindavan a good part of the year. I just wanted to know, by living in Vrindavan, how do you feel that Krishna is still present in Vrindavan? In one way he's not, and in another way he is. Can you comment on
Krishna's presence in Vrindavan now?
How you feel his presence? It's a hard question, but I thought...
How is Krishna present in Vrindavan? Vrindavan is non-different from the spiritual world. Devotees, of course, love to complain about rapid urbanization of Vrindavan. However, Radha Shyama Sundar are there. Radha Shyama Sundar are as sweet as always. I sometimes joke that Radha Shyama Sundar do not even pretend to be deities. Right? Other deities, they pretend to be deities. But Radha Shyama Sundar do not even pretend to be deities. You come there, you feel that Krishna. This is Krishna. This was my experience when I came there for the first time. Before that, in '95, I came there for the first time, and before that, everybody said, "Oh, Mayapur is very, very sweet, and Vrindavan, they are very strict." So I was, steeling myself to, withstand the strictness of Vrindavan. But when I came there, every second was magical. Literally, I can tell you how it was miraculous. Like all of a sudden somebody shows up, all of a sudden somebody is passing me on the bicycle rickshaw and says, "Hey Adi, you need a room?" Or just as I'm wondering where will I which room should I take, and then just as I'm arriving in the evening, they say, yeah, the darshan is still 15 minutes more. You can still make it to the temple. And I'm coming to the temple, and it's all incredible, total, sweet magic, total magic. And Radha Shama Sundar and all and Gornitai are there, Krishna Balaram, they are just giving the incessant flowing ocean. It's the not even a river, but a flowing ocean of mercy and sweetness there. Of course, it's all personal. And Prabhupada was asked once, is it okay that some devotees love Mayapur more and some devotees love Vrindavan more? And Prabhupada says it's okay. We are individual, so therefore we will have individual tastes. So you can very often experience the power of kirtan there. Oh, Jai Vrishvasi, Jai, Hare Krishna. What am I supposed to do? Should I jump up? Should I? At least I can go and embrace my friends. So it's all there. Radha Shama Sundar are there. Kirtan is there. Bhagavatam is there. Bhagavatam study is there. Devotees are there. And magic is there. We just need to we need the map and we need a guide. We need an access. I remember now it's difficult to even conceive how people can't appreciate the beauty of, for example, Radha Shama Sundar there. But sometimes you see some guests, like you come there and you are flabbergasted, you are completely charmed. And you see somebody is coming and they sort of, give a fleeting glance onto Radha Shama Sundar, and they turn around and they just go further. They don't see. But I remember when our BBT editor, Archamurti, she is the wife of our late Gopi Parandana Prabhu, who is translating these commentaries in our last cantos, BBT cantos of the Bhagavatam. So she came from Vrindavan after her first visit, and she brought pictures of Radha Shama Sundar, Krishna Balaram, and Gornitai, and she said, "Oh, they are so beautiful, they are so sweet, they are so wonderful." And I looked at them and said, "Yeah, that's it, yeah." But I thought, well, our Gandharvika Giridhari are much sweeter, are much more beautiful. Why does she say, that they're so, I don't know. Anyway, it's okay. But then when I came there, I thought, oh, this is amazing. And then when I look now at the pictures, I feel, yes, they are so beautiful. So there has to be a connection established. And then this is what Rupa Goswami says in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Atah Shri Krishna Namadi na bhavet grahyam indriya. Even by chanting the name, seeing the form, in any way, coming in touch with Krishna through our senses, it's not enough to experience Krishna, because he's beyond our blunt senses. You do not hear, do not taste, do not see. But seva unmukha, when you are unmukha for seva, when you want, again, there is expectation that he will enjoy. That's the idea of bhakti. You're happy that he's going to be happy. Right? Then, svayam eva spuratyada. He himself reveals himself. He manifests. He enters the name, or manifests in the name, in your heart, in the form, in your eyes, and you can experience. And you can experience something. So that's all there. That's all there. And definitely so much sweetness is in Vrindavan. And he's ready to give as much as we are ready to take. and as much as we want to experience. Sometimes it's too much. I remember when I came there, they compare Vrindavan to a good chutney. It's too hot to swallow, but too sweet to, spit it out. It's not easy. It's rather strict. You do one mistake, your karma doesn't work there, You probably have experience. Your normal karma doesn't work there. Even you step outside Vrindavan, you go to Delhi, and normal, you're the enjoyer. You come back to Vrindavan, there's only one enjoyer there. Only one enjoyer. And it's not me. And it's tough. It's very sweet. It's very sweet. But then you get, so I remember when I came there, I was dreaming for several years. Oh, I want to move. I feel it's my home. I want to move here. And then Krishna arranged. And then I moved, and it became so tough. So tough. And I started thinking, what is this? When I came, it was so sweet. When I came here for the first time. And then I have moved to Vrindavan, and it's so tough. Sweet, but so tough. So then I realized, that's the difference between being a guest and being a resident. Like who cooks in the kitchen? The guest or the resident? And who enjoys the feast? So then, okay. So I remember after a few months, I went to Radhashama Sundar and said, I'm very sorry, Radhashama Sundar, can you please extend the transition period from being a guest or a visitor to living here? Because it's a little too fast and too difficult. It's a steep increase in the demands. And you know what? They let up immediately. Same, Radhashama Sundar said, oh, they smile. Oh, you want slower? No problem. No problem. Same second. It was, like the pressure let up, the pressure decreased. So it's available. Krishna is, as Govinda Maharaj, Bibi Govinda Maharaj was saying, they are people. Krishna's people. Gaur Nitai are people. Meaning he's a person. You can talk to him. You can ask faster, slower, sweeter, harder, and then main thing is we do devotional service again, bhaktya, meaning expecting with the expectation that Krishna will enjoy it, being happy that he's going to be happy, liking the fact that he likes. What do we do? And then the connection is there. So for me, of course, this is Radhashama Sundar, Kirtan, Bhagavatam, and devotees. Plus places, of course, go to some temples, old temples, it's very powerful. My friend says, whenever I feel depressed, I just go downtown to an old temple. And he says, by the time I reach the temple, and I look at the faces of all these happy Brijbasi shopkeepers, there's no trace of my depression left. Just looking at all these peaceful, happy people, purifies completely. What to speak, you enter the temple, you sing a little, you see the deities, and but of course for me, Bhagavatam, studying the Bhagavatam was the best experience and my nourishing experience in Vrindavan. Okay?
Just in adding to that, it's not something you have to do or endeavor for as much as you simply accept the whole situation. I don't live in Vrindavan, but I've spent substantial time there over the years. And I've just seen it, if you just accept that this is Krishna's place and that Krishna is everywhere, you feel him everywhere. And he does direct you in so many different ways. And it's not that it's not hot, it's not that you don't lose your beads or the monkeys take them or all these other things happen, but it's not the material world. Yes. So there's no point of departure from Krishna in Vrindavan, in Mayapur. There's just departures in our mind from where we're supposed to be. The mind goes off on its little tangent, and if you can speak on that a little bit.
That opens up a whole important subject of surrender. Acceptance means surrender. And interestingly, Jiva Goswami, when he describes in Bhakti Sandarbha, when he describes Svarupa Siddha Bhakti, the core Bhakti processes, he begins not with Shravanam, but with Sharanagati, with surrender. So what does it mean? Also, you can see the spiritual world is surrounded by Shiva protectors. Vrindavan is protected by several forms of Lord Shiva, and our Sanatana Goswami, Sambandha Tattva Acharya, every day he would go to worship Gopishwar Mahadev and then Bankandi Mahadev, a form of Shiva, right? And said, why? Because Shiva is the Lord of the false ego, of this Purusha Abhiman. I'm the controller and enjoyer. I'm the enjoyer. And he was able to give it up. So therefore we need his blessings to give up the enjoying spirit, entering, and only then we can touch Vrindavan. I remember first time I came to Mayapur, it was a long flight. I got sick, very sick. We came 2 o'clock in the morning, and at 6 we started for the parikrama. I was younger, of course, and I could survive that, but I could hardly speak, and then I had to translate something, and then we are walking, and then Jayapataka Maharaj is saying, this is where they had a kirtan, and everybody was rolling in the dust in ecstasy. This is Radhakund, and everybody, almost swooning. And I'm feeling nothing. Then they go there, this is where Buddhimanta Khan sponsored the marriage of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, of Nimai Pandit to Vishnupriya, and they, Jai, and I feel nothing. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, and I'm thinking, where is my ecstasy? Everybody says there's ecstasy. Where's my ecstasy? It's not there. So then after 3 days, I decided, anyway, it's pilgrimage. Pilgrimage is not for me, that's for him. Doesn't matter. I'm in ecstasy or not. It's not for my enjoyment, that's for his enjoyment. I just considered this and decided, anyway, it's a sacrifice. And you know what? As soon as I thought it, we are walking then to the next place, and again Jayapataka Maharaj says, this is where this pastime happened, and I feel, Jai, wonderful. As soon as I forgot the desire to enjoy, all of a sudden the ecstasy came. So that's the secret of bhakti, and also of the Dham, but also here, everywhere. If I do it for myself, I'll be miserable, no matter what. If I do it for him, I'll be happy also, no matter what. That's the secret of bhakti. That it makes you happy now, as soon as you do it. In every other yoga, you need to achieve something before. But in bhakti, as soon as you do it for him, already you are happy. No other yoga gives this quick connection. It's a different form of consciousness. Hare Krishna. Shri Breakfast Prasadam Ki Jai. Shrimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Nilamada, Shri Shri Radha Giridhari Giriraj Maharaj, Shri Shri Chaitanya Chandra Nitai Chandra Ki Jai. Iskcon Houston Ki Jai.